Hello everybody, this is Jamie, and here's my 2019 Subaru WRX STI. I'm sure most of you are quite aware that this is the last of the STIs, as Subaru no longer offers it in their WRX lineup. So this is the last of the last. I bought this car last spring down in Tampa. I have a house in Clearwater and found the car when I was down there and bought it, had it brought back or trailered back to Wisconsin where it is now. It's been a great car to own. As I go around here and give some details on the vehicle, I'll explain some of the things that I've done as well as the prior owner. To start off with some of the obvious, windows have been tinted. It looks to me like it's 35% tint. Prior owner had that done. He had changed the side emblem to a black STI. Front grille he changed to black. You can see in here the front mount intercooler. He added this carbon fiber sticker on the inlet, which has held up well during car washes. He added some Rowan branded taillights. I do have the original taillights that are included with the car as well. They have some different flashing options here that can be controlled by the module inside the trunk. Black STI badging on the back, as well as third brake light option. You can see the Cobb exhaust here. It's about 28,000 miles on the car now. As expected, we have some slight chipping from some small rocks in the front. Might be maybe 15 chips. It could be addressed with a little bit of touch-up paint. I did plan on putting some PPF on the front nose, but I just didn't get around to it. I am a car collector, and I have most often too many cars. Right now I have 7. I can't drive them all, and it's basically why I'm selling the STI. It's just not getting the love that it deserves. This car drives awesome. Winter time is very, very impressive. I do have a set of Michelin Alpine tires, winter tires, on the same exact stock rim as this. That's also included with the car. I actually think the car looks a little better with the winters on. They kind of have a aggressive tread on the sidewall or side edge of the tire, which just kind of looks cool on the Subaru, I think. The original owner brought this into a speed shop in Tampa. Receipts included in a pick in the auction. I think it was around 15 grand with all the work that he had done. Cobb stainless exhaust all the way back, front mount intercooler. We'll pop the hood, we'll go through all that stuff, but it's about 400. It's a 400 wheel horsepower build kit. I'm used to saying 400 rear wheel horsepower, but this is an all-wheel drive car, so I guess it's a 400 all-wheel drive horsepower kit. I definitely would believe it. I have a GT4 that's 385 horse, and I'm sure this car would give it a run, if not beat it. Did have a couple Tesla boys driving around town that tried to mess with me, and the car definitely kept up. They did not walk away, so it's a very quick car. Pop the trunk here. Just show you a few things. I've got some extra goodies in here. Original car stereo, some Brembo rotors. I'll go through that. Oil filters, some Hawk pads. There's a jail audio subwoofer. So let me go through the brakes here really quick. All right, so because I'm very picky, there's a little bit of grooving on the rotor, and I switched out the rotors to some brand new Brembos with some Hawk pads. The rears are still the stock ones. It was raining when I put the car in storage, so there's a little bit of surface rust, but there's a little bit of grooving on there, as you can tell, and the fronts looked about the same, and I just wanted them new and fresh. The rears are still the originals. You could drive them out for a while if you like, but I do have the new rear Brembo rotors and Hawk pads in the trunk. That can be your project to put those on whenever you choose. If the winning bidder is not mechanically inclined, let me know. We could work something out and I can put those on for you if you wanted. Otherwise, like I said, there's still a lot of life left on those rears if you want to run them out. I did include the original front rotors because you could have them cut, use them again, or put them on eBay, sell them to a friend. They're pretty expensive rotors at the Subaru dealer, which is why I just bought the Brembo branded rotors. I think Subaru wanted $500 a rotor, or maybe it was even more. It was pretty expensive, so I saved them. Interior basically looks new. We've got rubber floor mats instead of the original carpets. Original carpets have never been used. They're in the back trunk. We've got the Cobb access port up here with a little mount. I have the original air vent mount included as well if you wanted to take that off the dash. I switched out to an Pioneer head unit that does CarPlay. I added this charge port, which also has a USB-C, and this wire is what will do the CarPlay. I have a Cobb case for the access port here, and down here is the original air vent, and these are also hooked up to the stereo. I'm not actually sure if any of this drive stuff works anymore after all the mods. The differential does, but I don't know if the Sport Sharp and stuff like that do anything anymore after the modifications have been done. I do have all Moral speakers. I bought everything at a stereo shop in Clearwater, Florida. Everything's under the factory grill covers, and you can see the JL Audio subwoofer in the back. Stereo sounds awesome. I've been putting stereos in cars as a hobby since I was a kid. I'm 49 years old now, so it's a lot of years of getting good at it. Everything is tastefully done. I have a 5-channel Kenwood amp under there. It's a 802 model, Exelon. Works terrific. I have all the adjustment knobs accessible, as you can see on the left side there. So if you want to adjust crossover points or anything like that, you can. Move the seat back. And let's pop the hood. The STI looks great with the big wing. There's only a few cars that can pull off a big wing. The STI is one of them. Porsche GT3 or GT3 RS. Those cars can pull off the wing. All right, fumbling around a little bit here with one hand as I hold the phone. Okay, so again, a speed shop did all the work. It's all professionally done. We have a couple Cobb decor covers here. I added a Noco pigtail here just for a battery tender. I just kind of tuck it in the side there. Here is the stereo wire. Trim the edge here with a Dremel tool just so it kind of nicely fits. There's our fuse holder. Intercooler piping. Our blow-off valve. And here we have our intake with a cleanable filter. You can see down here is our coated headers. We have a Cobb catch can and flex fuel kit. Turbo is kind of hard to see. I know the turbo was switched out as well. Obviously the car was tuned. So it's mostly Cobb stuff, which is all respectable high-end. So it's the motor, looks like the engine support back there. It's been a great car to own and drive. It's not often you find a modded car so tastefully done, which is mainly why I wanted to buy it. Two car enthusiast owners, since I'm the second owner, and tastefully done modifications. If I didn't mention, I do have a extra set of tires with Michelin Alpine tires on it for winter. Car's been a delight to drive, very quick, very fun, and as far as I'm concerned, this is the one. I think you're going to be hard pressed to find another STI in this condition, these modifications. All in all, a great car. Shoot me any messages you have or any questions on BAT. Otherwise, good luck with the auction, guys.